let's crack on with this. Commander Zanster, do you have the simulation? Sorry, the mission briefing.
I was going to say the simulation already happened. Yes, I do have the mission briefing. The Arrowis/Krellis gate was thankfully operational at the end of last mission. After our retreat, we were able to transition without problems. Those of you that want to look at stellar cartography, we have also sorted through the 10 cargo boxes we picked up. We got 33 metric tons of denabite out of that, which will last us for about 156 warp light year equivalents in warp travel, or 492.1 kilotons of warheads in total. We also got all the necessary rare earths, composites, and organics. 60% of the organics came in the form of catnip, which the TSN crew Saber promptly requisitioned. Our next objective is the Akanta Gate in Krellis Sector 1. Let us hope it is in good working order. You are to travel to the Akanta Gate while avoiding engagements. The Torgoth forces still vigorously pursue us. Once we get there, we'll assess the situation and act accordingly. We are currently at the Arrowis Gate in Krellis Sector 8.
We kept the gates in Sector
Roger.
1.
Arrowis gates in
Charlie 3 Mark 9 in Sector 8.
2 core 1 spin.
Through the nebula, that route would work.
Except for the black hole right in the middle of the nebula.
We've got asteroids.
Is that the medulla oblongata, or is that something else?
Okay. We'll have to block the black hole with a shuttle, Blurry.
Whatever works.
Depends on the goal you're trying to accomplish.
All right.
Oh, fodder.
Oh dear. Captain Donovan, could you lead the division on this one? And Lieutenant Rainbow, as 2IC of the Saber, can you take command of the Saber for me?
Sure.
Thank you.
That'll be 12. So do we want 3 ships of 4 or 2 of 6?
There'll be an additional officer joining in a moment. But I need to take care of some business.
Okay, let's deploy the same 3 ships: Saber, Scorpion, and Lancer.
All officers, please report back to your designated shift.
Right.
Reporting in.
Oh,
Reporting
Petra.
back to the Saber.
Didn't see
What
me
did you
coming
get
in.
Oh, Tetra's here.
Hi.
So,
How you been doing?
After sorting out a car crash, by the sounds of it.
oh, wow, G,
yeah,
are you
we were-
okay?
I wasn't involved in the car crash. I just had to drive past it, but there was so much traffic they shut down half of the lanes, the highway, and I was lower and it took forever to get.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I
It's,
heard
traffic.
that you got out the car and done CPR and saved 3 lives.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure where you heard that.
I can imagine that it was a nightmare. It was traffic wasn't great in Zurich and Geneva when I was there, so it's,
Yeah, no.
even in a normal situation. Yeah, so
No, it's just
Zurich might have actually been the worst traffic I've seen in my life, especially with the trams. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I fortunately wasn't going through the city on the highway,
Right.
but still, like the highway runs smoothly unless they have to close down lanes.
Are you just
It's
observing, Tetra?
running at- What? Me? Oh, why do I have I'm tired AF, and I was debating whether I should come. I might drop out early, and please give me a station that.
Help.
TSN Saber. This is a communications check. Over.
It's your ship.
Saber. Rainbow, you may want to turn on channel commands. Ah, there you go.
Right. Getting my windows back up. Lieutenant, what role do you want me on?
Oh jeez, I'm the XO, am I not? Stuff.
Something with stuff about things.
Lieutenant Turnez, would you be XO?
Yes.
Thank you. I don't have to be.
Okay. We only have 4 crew.
Like it.
Who
I'll
wants
take
what?
helm for this
Okay.
one.
Petra, do you want to take engineering? Is that too much?
No, engineering. Perfect.
6, do you want to take weapons or science and comms?
I can. Well, weapons says it's taken.
Oh,
Oh,
so
we'll
it does.
change that for you if need be.
No, I'll. I think I'd be more comfortable with weapons. I've never done psychoms,
Right.
so weapons I did briefly once. It's of the two, I think I'd probably be more comfortable with that. Yeah,
If-
I'll go weapons.
You'll be
If you
fine.
want, if you want engineering, I can take.
I'll give engineering a go. I think I'd rather do engineering than weapons.
Roger that, Captain. This ship's probably going to blow up, you know. Okay, so
When have I
6
gone
take
you wrong with helm?
engineering. Tetra takes science comms. I'll take weapons, and the captain has helm.
Very well.
Right, let's report
Server
in from
group
helm.
revoked.
Helm is ready.
Server group revoked.
Weapons is ready.
Server
Engineering
group
ready.
revoked.
Psychom.
I will forewarn you because I've not played helm on the TSN mod. I don't have any presets, so. Nope. Right. I'll get to work very, very quickly. Because I saw a mention of something in, I think it might have been your welcome pack, Tetra, or that I read some form of file that made some mention of presets being loaded on. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, that would have been my starter kit. I include an engineering file, the one that I use.
Okay, right. So then I've got your engineering presets because I put your whole starter kit in.
If you follow the
Server
instructions,
group
then
assigned.
probably. It's pretty
Server group
straightforward.
assigned.
Buttons
Fingers
1 through
crossed.
7 are
Let me know when you're ready, Tetra.
ready now.
All right,
This
Captain ship is
Captain
ready.
Saber to TSN Lancer.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, Saber.
Lancer, TSN Saber is sharp and shiny and ready to explode.
That's acknowledged.
We're gonna blow up.
Some faith, please, Lieutenant.
I wonder if the captain knew something was happening, so he left.
Excuse me.
I was wondering if the captain knew of something that was going to happen and chose to stay back.
We'll be all right. As I was explaining in the cadet lounge, I don't. Or no, I think it was during the last mission. I don't believe in no-win scenarios. So even if he knows something's going to happen, we're going to win anyway. We got this.
There may be a no-win.
I like
there
that
may not
attitude.
be any no-win scenarios, but there's only losing scenarios. How was your day, Tetra?
Lancer fleet, all ships have reported ready. Stand by.
It had not enough hours.
If only there could be an extra day, an
Stand
extra
by
hour day.
for mission commencement.
Aye. Right.
Weapon systems are online.
Arms on.
What ship are we on?
We're on Saber.
Alright, so 1 is primary beam, 2 is torps, 3 is sensors, 4 is maneuver, 5 is impulse, 6 warp, 7 shield, and 8 appears to be.
Beams and front shields. 9
Yeah.
will be both shields. And 10 is energy.
Right, cool. Yep, so then, yeah, your presets work.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I just have
Shields are
one
working.
true 8 being all of my 8 systems and 0 being I think power saving.
I used to do it like that, but then I found that I needed another preset, so I yoinked number 8. Something else.
Right, so if I'm understanding Damcon correctly, just on my brief look at it, I essentially just click on where I need them to go. Yep. And then
You have to first click on one of the white diamonds, and then click on where you need them to go. And then that team will move there. However, if you have automatic Damcon enabled, they will sometimes erratic. Don't want.
Right, so yeah, I just noticed that I put autonomous on just to see what the whoa, we just exploded.
Something blew up.
Your bad feeling came true.
Lancer to fleet. Next time we spawn, let's put it in our logs that we shouldn't spawn into asteroids.
Excellent.
Yes, good old asteroid spawn.
Is it too late to call Mayday?
Yes.
No, it was a mine. It was mines that blew us up.
I was gonna say about
CIC
Damcons.
to TSN Saber. Tetra, would you join me in the CIC room real quick, please?
Tetra, please report your CSC.
What's up?
Hey, your instructions say click on count +5 multiple times until per layer reads 200. I didn't see anything like that. Does that mean that the hazard painter doesn't exist?
You're in the hazard menu, right?
Right. I was in the hazard menu. I'll just go there again.
There should be like a gazillion buttons like the one described. If they're not there...
So I click the HAZ, and the only thing I see is terrain, creatures, and mines.
Yeah, you're in the right menu. So if the hazard painter options aren't there, then yes, the hazard painter module.
All right. Thank you very much.
Looks like we're gonna need a
Lancer to
sandbox
fleet.
reboot now.
Let's all get.
CIC to TSN Lancer. I asked Captain Donovan to join me briefly in the command and control room, please.
Hey, I'm not seeing the hazard painter options. Did you include the hazard painter module in Sandbox?
Probably did not, because I wasn't paying attention to that. All I saw was the
Engage silent running and head for the nebula.
did not
If
see
you would,
that.
please. I mean, this whole mission relies on stuff in the hazard painter.
Stand by. I want to make sure that it's in the folder and not in the unused.
Understood. I asked Tetra. That's what brought her up. I asked Tetra, hey, these things are not here. Is that what's supposed to
Custom
happen?
scripts.
Thank you, Tetra. You may
factors in
return
there.
to your ship, by the way.
On most systems, I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Is that silent running? I guess all of the power looks pretty low on there.
If you use preset 0, then basically all you need to set the warp to below 10% well, and then that should...
There you go.
Let me know when you have it. There you go.
There you go.
I am really, really tired.
It's not just you. We're not gonna stay long. Or I have to early again. Socialize for the whole day. Can you imagine?
I have nothing planned
Lancer
for
to
the
fleet.
next 4 days.
Proceed transition.
I'm on vacation.
Alpha 1 Mark 1.
Set off. It's not running.
Shut off silent running. Was that?
Yep. Normal
Roger.
My exam season is done, Tetra, so I can finally relax a little. I took the
Enjoy.
next half week off of work.
That.
I will.
Do you want anything in the
No
tube?
fun.
Engage silent running.
Engage silent running, Roger.
Oh, I do need warp power. I do need some, like 10%.
Okay. Are we still in silent running? Yep.
It has
Yeah,
to
we-
be below 10%,
Oh, no, we're not.
so 9% is as high as you'll want to go. That
There
was
you
on
go.
clear instruction.
Oh, no. You disabled it again.
There we go.
Yes.
Does it have to be warp, or can I lower something else?
No, it
No,
has
it
to
has
be.
to be warp.
Right. Okay, I'm going to store this as my 10.
Fair. I usually do that as well when we need silent running. Most missions don't do it, so then others.
We're about to have a computer crash in a moment.
Yeah, there we go. They needed to restart the server.
Ah.
Was why since.
It's a good thing you were here.
Aye, aye.
The central officer records is correct now, isn't it, Tetra?
The issue that I found.
That's on running.
Silent running's on.
Awesome.
I took initiative and did it at the moment the sim started, just because I assumed it would be what you wanted.
Thank you. Do you have any other issues, Tetra? I'm having a problem with it. Is it hazard painter?
Mission requires hazard painter, so.
Silent running enabled.
General Commanders, is there more than one hazard painter?
Channel commanders, not that I'm aware.
Channel Commanders, the one that I've uploaded was from January of this year.
Channel Commanders, I've got him now.
You working?
Excellent. For such a low poly game, it never ceases to amaze me how beautiful the space looks in Artemis.
Visual. Let's see. Skyboxes. There's somebody created high resolution skyboxes that are even better.
Oh damn.
Are they part of the mod?
Channel Commanders,
I know.
count +5 multiple times only stops at 100. There's no 200.
Channel commanders, then 100 it is, I suppose.
I'm just gonna move my damn contains.
It's also main screen.
I want you there, and you there. Actually, no, you go there.
Channel Commanders, the maximum radius is 10,000. There is no 40,000.
Channel commanders, it's gonna be a small circle then,
Park
so.
ourselves in the nebula, and let's observe this sector for a while, see what's going on.
Channel commanders, I'm done with my finagling. You can go ahead and transition to Sector 1.
To the fleet, let's give a wide berth to Turkeshi Mines. Let's transition Alpha 1 Mark 2.
Are we in silent running?
We are on silent running.
We definitely are not.
Fourth Light CIC.
I've not
Where's my
adjusted the
warp at?
systems.
Go ahead.
Are we aware of how sensitive their sensors are here in this sector? Do we need to engage silent running to go around Turkeshi?
I would stay to the nebulas as much as you can. I don't think silent running is necessary per se. As long as you're 15 units away from Turkeshi Mines, you should be fine.
That's it, fleet. We're going to go up the far edge of the 4 line, up to the Alpha line, disengage silent running.
Roger. Silent running disengaged. Do you have warp?
Disengage. But
Just be mindful that'll be the captain's order rather than the fleet order that
My
we
apologies.
respond to.
I mean, it takes a while until you learn to
yeah,
It does, yeah.
the
Yeah,
the non-British man.
Yeah, I guess, right?
There used to be a really good tool that doesn't seem to exist anymore, which is a shame.
You mean?
That's the one.
It's a TeamSpeak plugin.
Channel commanders, if our first attempt at this does not work, we'll restart one more time, and I have a second idea that might work.
Sorry for interrupted. The tool that makes everything on TeamSpeak that comes from a different channel, so not your own bridge, makes it sound like there's kind of radio static over it, like it comes over an intercom system.
Oh, nice. That would have been really cool.
Yeah, it makes it really easy to tell whether it's someone on your own bridge talking to you or someone on a different bridge talking to your captain. And yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't work on the newest version. So I'm running an older version of 3 specifically so that plugin works.
Oh,
and on
nice.
TeamSpeak 5, I have like no idea. Probably this.
I will. I'm a man of accountability, and I will admit I just took initiative hearing the fleet command. That wasn't a mix-up thing. That was me going right. Cool. I'm about to get ordered to do it now to save us time. But I apologize for that. Won't happen again.
No, you're good.
Initiative is a bit of a tricky balance. There are some things where it's good. There are some things where if you take the initiative, it's possible that you mispredict the captain's order, and then you're basically forcing the ship.
CIC to fleet.
Fourth Light, go ahead.
Our sensors do not show the gate in Charlie 3. What do your sensors show?
Alright, sensors.
Powered sensors.
We're confirming lack of gate here. We're seeing a lot of defense platforms like they've built this sector up.
One thing you can do is if
silent running.
you anticipate they're gonna
Captain.
We still need to check out
call for
Charlie
mines
3.
after the fleet calls for a Sigma, you can like prepare to load mines. So you're not loading them, but
let's
you're
engage silent running.
one click away
Let's
from
try to get
loading
to the nebula and Bravo 2, and we'll circle around to Bravo 3 and the nebula.
Right, silent running is engaged.
No. He didn't say silent running, did he?
I didn't hear because crosstalk.
You call for silent
Oh, was that one not captain? Okay, right.
Channel commanders, I did call for silent running.
Cool. Thank you. Please set silent running.
Okay, right. Thank you.
There you go.
That time was confusion.
Yeah. It happens. I mean, we're not all.
We should be.
We could be indeed. I wanted to say something like that, but I just messed up, so I wasn't sure if a joke was appropriate.
There's only one type of perfect person in the world. Those are French
I'll say
people.
it's I can see it. You were going to say that.
He said those are French people.
Well, the perfect people certainly not the French. As a British man, Xavier, you should know that.
There's no Xavier on the bridge.
I've got a Torgoth Leviathan. Little ship appears.
Also, good that I may have a Canadian persona, but I am French.
French in a Canadian costume.
Lancer Saber.
French Canadian. Oh,
Go ahead, Lancer.
Once you approach Bravo 3, I'd like you to adjust course to enter Sector 3, and let's do a little bit of scouting, see what is going on in that sector.
Sector 3.
See, I see the fleet.
This is Fourth Light, go ahead.
Had something running.
The cartography map that we have shows that the jump gate used to be in Charlie 3 around Mark 5 or 6.
Had something running.
Leave silent running, was that?
Yes.
Right, okay. You have sensors?
Because when we're in a nebula, the nebula protects us from being, and then we don't need.
Right.
Can someone look out the main screen and confirm the gate's not there?
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
This is TSN Saber to TSN Lancer.
Stand by, Saber. Go ahead, Saber.
We have visual confirmation that there is no gate here.
Move on. The voice.
He's loaded a sensor buoy for precaution.
Lancer Saber, do you have a certified pilot aboard that you can take care of Rendezvous 1?
Are you certified, Tetra?
I think so, yeah. Got a ribbon and everything.
We do.
Channel commanders, I'm going to need each of you to deploy a sensor buoy right there near Rendezvous 1. All 3 ships.
TSN Lancer, just TSN Saber.
Go ahead, Saber.
Shall we take Rendezvous 1?
Saber, that's acknowledged. Rendezvous 1 is yours.
Someone cycles.
Fire, you're clear to launch.
Cycle comms. I don't have a comms screen.
Yeah, me either.
See, I see the fleet.
Fourth Light, go ahead.
We're going to deploy multiple sensor buoy drops. We need intense sensor readings. We will determine where the jump gate is or was, or where it might have migrated to.
Intense sensor reading.
Everything I do with intensity.
Back aboard. Channel commanders, can someone cycle comms, please?
General Commanders, I don't remember where that is. Never mind, I found it.
General Commanders, thank you very much.
To the fleet, let's back off so we're not interfering with the sensors pickups.
Oh.
What happened?
General
What's
Commanders,
All of us got
so
destroyed again.
The script as written doesn't work. I do have an alternative plan. So let's try that again. Let's pretend that we had sensor glitches and we have to just start over.
Any idea why we all exploded?
Sensor glitch, it seems. Command uplink issue at the moment.
Lancer to fleet, it appears that the feedback from the sensor buoys being placed so close together has overridden our sensors. Stand by.
Silent running enabled.
No need it.
Okay.
They're gonna bring us back to our last known coordinates.
Okay. Sensors ready as we were before the glitch.
Never happened.
CIC to fleet.
Fourth light, go ahead.
Apparently, whatever we thought took place in Sector 1 didn't really take place. So pretend like you're going to make the transition again from Sector 4 to Sector 1 and just start over.
Acknowledged. Fleet, let's transition Alpha 1 Mark II.
I believe we're experiencing more temporal anomalies.
They just never quite shake off, do they?
It's terrific.
Even after a hot shower.
Temporal radiation.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Yeah.
We're gonna be having these effects for the next foreseeable future.
For the rest of our damn lives.
To the fleet. Again, gauge silent running. Head towards
Engage silent running.
Nebula
Aye,
and
Captain.
Bravo 2.
I'm waiting for it to pop up.
It's already popped up for me.
There you go. Oh, I just got the pop up. Yeah, we are faster than Scorpion.
Lancer's going real fast for silent running.
Their
It's
speed
Lancer. Yeah. They have lightweight, big engines.
Mm.
lightweight. Have you seen all the Red Bull they have? Oh, I see. Red Bull gives them wings so they can fly faster. It all makes sense. What's
Maybe
how
it
did
should be
that
called
joke start?
TSN Icarus.
I need to know.
Lancer to fleet. Let's do either long range shuttle deployments or get out of the way right away. Saber, I'll have you on Rendezvous 3, Scorpion 2, Lancer 1.
Alright, cuts on running.
Roger, power to sensors.
Load up a sensor buoy. Thank you.
Already low.
We're gonna do a long range one. You can have Rendezvous 2. This is TSN Saber to TSN Lancer.
Go ahead, Saber.
We have Rendezvous 2. Good job.
We have a
I
large
am
cluster of
certified
mine
in
and
shit.
a large cluster of mines in Charlie 1. At least I think that's what that is.
Channel commanders, are we expecting to see all those weapons platforms and everything here?
Channel commanders,
My damn com teams have moved
these
to
sensor
places I
buoys are
don't want
putting
them
off
to be. Stay there.
a severe interference pattern, and thus you know they're there, but they don't show up. It's in conjunction with the nebula.
Oh, we're blind.
And you could say that to the fleet in a fashion that makes more sense than what I just said.
Lancer to fleet, it appears that the sensors are still putting out some feedback, and they seem to be either cloaking our sensors' ability to pick up the rest of the weapons platforms and stations here. Let's stand by, but we're picking up mine formations.
Are sensors?
Who's in my?
Weapons, please load up an EMP for precaution.
Roger that, loading EMP.
Channel commanders, should we be doing anything?
Channel commanders, the GM didn't have a chance to practice with the painters, so he's not sure exactly how this thing works. He thought that the mine circles were going to be much bigger than they actually are.
EMP loaded.
Thank you.
Are you clicking in the painter menu on the spawn instead of color mine spawn?
I'm clicking mines, large minefield, circle.
If you're trying to use painter, you first configure the buttons of, then click on painter spawn mine arc as it's.
Oh.
That not work?
Lancer Scorpion?
There we go.
Go ahead, Lancer.
Yeah, that's how.
Scorpion, have you...
Yep.
I'd like a scouting pass up through the nebula up to Alpha 2.
Roger that.
Looks like you're good.
Large cluster spreading from Alpha 3 down to Charlie 5. Now appearing in Bravo 2.
Fourth light, CIC.
Go
We are
ahead.
being surrounded.
We're seeing massive mine rings being placed. We may lose our ability to exit this sector if we don't bug out quickly.
It's a trap.
It's a trap!
We still need the readouts from those sensor buoys.
Lancer to fleet, fallback position will be Lancer will be a mine sweeper if we need to get out of here. If we need to do that, we will exit the nebula and Lancer will clear a path.
There is a small window we can escape from.
I mean, you're welcome to try.
I wish I was on helm right now. I could do that. 100%. Oh, not anymore. No, I could not do that. There is now no gap.
Oh, there's still one.
Oh, no, yeah, there's still one at
Probably
the
not
bottom.
much longer though.
TSN launches with TSN Saber.
Go ahead, Saber.
TSN Saber does have an exit vector if needed.
Repeat your last, Saber.
TSN Saber does have a exit vector in Delta 3. In other words, there's a gap.
Mind the gap.
So basically, we've been seeing play out in
CIC
slow
to
motion an
fleet.
operation that actually took
Fourth light, go
several
ahead.
seconds.
It looks like the Torgoth are here to take us on.
Roger.
Acknowledged. I don't suppose there's a way out of this that's not going to be physical.
I'm not getting physical at
No, I
Torgoth.
think that maybe the Torgoth planned to lure us here and then try and shoot us down. I recommend you do what you can to take out the Torgoth.
Knights of the Fleet. Scorpion, Saber form a battle group. Saber will be lead. Take out the Echo Fleet.
Okay.
Scorpion Saber, we're on you.
TSN Scorpion, we're gonna go Charlie. Saber has Tango. We're gonna go Omega 1. Target one of the ships and fire torpedo as fast as you can.
I still have an EMP in the tubes.
Oh, you're clear to fire it. Get
After that, firing EMP.
Saber is launching a new
Loading
EMP.
tubes. Omega 1 continuous.
Current target rear shields 15.
Hard about. Put power
Current
to
target front shield down.
impulse.
You have power to phasers.
One more torpedo on current target.
And weapons, once we're out of torpedoes, you're clear to convert torpedoes up to 600 energy.
Yeah.
Current target front shields 11.
I have some SES speeds now.
Front shield 0.
Converted torpedoes to energy.
Next target front shield 64. And I require 5 torpedoes. Correction, 4 torpedoes, total 3 more. Lancer, Scorpion has taken out their rear shields if we can hit that.
All shields we clear down that ship.
Need to waste more torpedoes on them, Scorpion has them.
Hold on.
The primary beam is disabled. Why isn't Scorpion Oh,
Okay.
crash?
Saber.
Echo fleet has been split. You require our presence at your location.
Acknowledged, Saber. Bring your
Replenishing some
fleet
torpedoes.
to deal with Foxtrot fleet. Hard.
Understood. TSN Scorpion, we've been tasked with the Foxtrot group. Order will still be Charlie.
Foxtrot on Charlie.
We have Tango on both fleets. I need one ship to remain behind the fleet to intercept drones, protect our sensor buoys. We'll need to redeploy.
Scorpion will take care of the drones. Please take care of Foxtrot.
We're on it.
Hardo, get the drones. Hard about.
Scorpion
Omega
took
1
care
on
of
Delta
the
fleet.
Roger. Loading.
Shields 100.
So yeah, I
There's-
see the fleet.
Go ahead.
We've been monitoring the
We could probably get a good hit on Delta 6-1 if
communications
we're close in.
traffic. We think that it's primarily one group that's trying to capture you, shoot you down. In addition to shooting them down, you want to capture the SE directorate so that they cannot call for help. Right now, the commander of the group is convinced that he can take you down without calling for help. But if they all get destroyed, SG Directorate will call for help.
We're gonna go in for Delta 2.
Acknowledged. So we need to put Marines aboard SG Directorate.
That is correct. Before all of those hegemony get destroyed.
Acknowledged.
There's a lot of lag from the mines. Left sold any for torpedoes.
Let's clear off the mines. I think I can do that without having to clear the mine ring.
I think Lancer's gonna clear it.
Lancer is doing a thing.
Bless you.
John Myers, I think you went too fast, Lancer. Load up. I'm gonna go Delta 3 on this fleet.
Channel commanders, it could also be that the mine layers are multiple thick, so you may have to cross that boundary several times.
Right about. Maneuver.
Roger.
Drones.
Good job, weapons.
Turn target rear shields down.
Scotland,
Phasers.
Go ahead.
we have received some heavy damage. We're just going to take a hot minute to do some repairs.
Very well. Can you drive this fleet 000?
00, aye.
Turn target rear shields 88. Frequency alpha alpha.
Lancer to fleet, we're going to try this. We're going to drop Perseus off inside the SG Director protective circle.
Frequency
once we
alpha
get a little
alpha.
bit of FCS here.
Frequency is still alpha alpha. Convenient.
Negro swap.
Shields at front shields at 54%. 40.
Front
27.
shields of the target is down.
There's a full reverse.
Front shields at 5%.
Do you have any torpedoes?
Front shields are down.
Fire them.
Giving you maneuvering.
I don't need it.
Alright.
Keep firing the weapons.
This one's dead.
Give me a readout for where
Moving out
Down
down.
for the weapon systems.
the weapons gate.
I have taken
Do you have torpedo power?
two casualties in Damcon. Moving to repair the front shield.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Priorities will be to get the front shields back up.
Roger.
Current target front shield 27.
Roger that. I can load a torpedo on them.
Yeah, please do. P-shock as well.
Yeah, loading one torpedo and one P-shot.
Can I get a bit of maneuver here?
Roger. Power to maneuver.
Maneuver complete.
There's a torpedo, there's a P-shock.
Target is
Okay,
dead.
awesome. Okay, we're gonna go FCS here.
Roger, I'm out of torpedoes.
TSN Scorpion, it's a Saber.
Go ahead, Saber.
What's your battle condition?
For all intents and purposes, we are green.
We are currently in FCS. We're in much need of energy. Please take care of Golf B9.
We're on it.
It's a tiny minefield.
Looks like Golf through 9 pooped it out. It's a minesweeper.
Scorpion to Saber, we'll do what we can to hold him off for now.
Understood. Load an EMP.
Roger that. Loading up EMP.
Scorpion. Saber's gonna lead with an EMP. We're gonna get Tango, and if you can beam it from the rear.
We've already got a Omega 3 loading.
Fourth light CIC.
Front shield should be operational again.
Understood.
EMP's
Go
loaded.
ahead.
We've put our Marines aboard SU Directorate. We're waiting to hear back from them to see once they've quelled their command.
Say again.
Fire EMP. Load and fire.
Yeah, we finally got in touch with them.
Firing EMP.
They're going to need some more.
Is that EMP, Scorpion? You just need your...
General Commanders, I'm going to have to shut down my client and bring it back.
We are back
I'm
at
gonna
full
drop the
operational.
rendezvous point and
Capacity.
then
EMP
restart my
strike.
client.
Convert torpedoes down to 400.
Lancer Saber.
We're to
Converted.
FCS speeds here. Go ahead, Lancer.
Your shield's down.
How are you at blockade running? We are out of Marines on Lancer.
How is our blockade looking?
How our blockade running skills are.
If you're asking me if I'm willing to go through mines, I am.
I can also fly the shuttle over the mine ring.
Saber will need you inside the mine ring because we are out of Marines. We can't put things on Rendezvous 5.
Understood. TSN Scorpion, is it TSN Saber?
Go ahead, Saber.
TSN Saber has been tasked with
I'd rather have
going inside the mine
Saber
ring
because I believe they're faster than Scorpion.
defense of the Louise.
Confirm, Saber. Thank you very much.
So in a moment
Jump
here,
Commanders, of all
engineering, I'm
times
going to
I've
call
shuffled
for
the
maneuver
cargoes
followed by
and
warp.
short-shaded the Marines on Lancer.
Bring us to 300% warp when I ask for it. So maneuver.
Roger.
Good. Can you bring us into 300 warp now?
What?
Okay, going to warp 4. Ray shields.
Ray
Shields.
shields.
Commanders, I'm back in the Game Master screen. General Commanders, is it my imagination or did you guys destroy all of the hegemony?
If you get Marines, we get Rendezvous 5.
Shields
General
down.
Commanders, I believe they did. There's something at Eddie Base is showing up as a ship, but it's not.
Thank you, engineer. If you still have power to warp, you can take it out now. Going to FCS speed.
No, I've moved it to front shields full.
Awesome.
Just because we're... Yeah, just because we're facing. I like these presets, but I'll probably adjust at some point.
Oh, there you go.
Good.
No, they must be set as a standard and never changed.
You just like to contradict me, do you, Xavier?
There's no Xavier on this deck.
The cadet learns really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know that's just Xavier with a moustache.
Lancer to fleet. Lancer's
hang
taking
on a
Tango
second.
on Hotel Fleet. Saber, can you take Tango on India Fleet?
Tango in India. Aye. Are we too far to get a comms Tango?
We are not.
Rising,
Comms Tango established.
raising sensors.
CIC to fleet.
Go ahead. This is Fourth Light.
It looks like you did not eliminate the communications in time. However, we think that this is just the former commander's cousin who's trying to make good on his promise to his cousin that he would take care of these persnickety Fourth Light Division. You'll need to take care of these Torgoth.
TSN Scorpion seems like it's in trouble, Captain.
No, they're fine.
Yeah, I've got the map up at full, so I can see the whole system.
Is that turn? Are you there?
Yes.
Oh, can you convert energy to torpedo, please?
Apologies.
All good.
We are full on torpedoes.
Awesome.
Lancer Saber, we're going to engage Hotel Fleet. Order is Lambda.
Understood. Would you like us to join you? Load up 2 torpedoes.
Roger that. Loading 2 torpedoes. Torpedoes loaded.
Very well. Target Hotel 17 and fire.
Firing.
No, bit shield. Target front shields. Front tilt.
Saber Lancer. Load up 2 P-Shocks. I want this dead.
I've got 2 torpedoes in the tube. Do you want me to clear it?
Yep.
Clear.
Target and clear, and then load the 2 P-Shocks.
Front shields 30.
P-Shock.
Are those homing?
P-Shock's loading.
CIC
Confirmed.
Fleet.
Fourth light, go ahead.
Oh, good. You destroyed them. It looked like they were getting ready to throw mines in your direction.
Ready?
Indeed. India fleet perished in the mine ring.
Awesome. Thank you.
Just wanted to confirm because I had been doing it anytime I heard a torpedo order loaded. Does adding power to... I'd been doing so under the assumption it does. Did adding power to torpedo make them load quicker?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it did. Cool. So I was doing that right. So
yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, you doing it right.
That's a good example of taking the initiative.
Engineering, you're allowed to divert power as you see fit,
unless you order specifically. Okay,
right.
Yeah, that's what I had been doing. I've not been calling absolutely everything I've been doing because I've been flicking in between shields and it caused too much chatter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That's how engineering works. I see you're picking it up quickly.
And you can hear how much chatter is coming from weapons at the moment. Very minimal.
You hear all the chatter coming from
How do we get all out of here with all of this mine poop? They look like little turds. Come on. Tiny minefields. God,
Yep.
Yeah, I hear you. Gonna give you some sensors.
Oh, we're gonna get on to our second mission.
Lancer Saber.
Go ahead, Lancer.
We're going to try to run a path down into Echo 4 Mark 1.
Under Echo 4 Mark 1?
Yeah, we're going to basically go through the bottom edge of this mine ring.
Confirmed?
Well, closer to Echo 4 Mark 4, but that's where we're transitioning.
Would you like us to exit the mine ring?
Bless you.
Okay. TSN Lancer.
Coughing. Cough.
Go ahead, Saber.
Did you want us to also exit the mine ring, or was it just you?
Saber, we're going to need you to find a way out. You might be able to follow us if you stay on the same plane, but not too close behind us. We might be able to clear you a path.
Give me power to maneuver, please.
Already got power to maneuver.
Raise shields. Really
Shields are up.
Fourth light CIC.
Go ahead.
I'm assuming that SE Directorate either had command or put these protective mine rings up. Is it possible if we sent engineers over that they might be able to figure out a way to lower some of them?
That is a possibility. I just asked the Marines there, and they said none of them speak the Torgoth language. You would need to send over some engineers who know the technical details to do that. You willing to try that?
Affirmative CSE. Can we get
Power to
two
impulse.
engineer rendezvous points placed at SE Directorate?
Engineers are loaded.
Our shields are still online.
One of my Damcon teams is nearly
That's
depleted.
Saber. You have rendezvous 6. We will take rendezvous 7.
Want me to go from here?
Are you good to go?
Yeah, I'm
Be
ready.
careful for the mine.
I'm not sure if Rendezvous 6 isn't too close to the mines, but it's probably fine. Launching.
Worst comes to worst, you get that rest you wanted.
Yeah, thank you.
I was looking out for the best of my crew. I have the path to exit. What's that? What's that one random damage node?
We overheating.
Are we overheating it, engineer?
Not that I can see. I
You're good
think
to
we
put
might
power-
have.
You're good to normalize power for a bit.
Roger.
Honestly, this mine parkour is kind of fun to fly the shuttle through. Fun but risky.
TSN Lancer, this is TSN Saber.
Go ahead, Saber.
Shall we wait for it to pick up the engineerings?
Everything's showing it's repaired on
Find
mine.
out how effective they are first.
So yeah, see the fleet.
Fourth light, go ahead.
The engineers have figured out sort of how to take the mines out. They're experimenting. They took out some, but obviously they were not the ones that led out of the ring. They're still investigating.
I have a clear path outside.
Understood. Please advise them that they don't want to activate anymore.
They're being real careful, but they admit that this is not their primary language. One of them said they've been to the Torgoth as a second language class. See, they still offer that at the academy. It's an older engineer.
Oh no, they make more.
Excuse me.
So yeah, see the fleet.
Fourth light, go ahead.
They're still working on it. Obviously, some of the mines are coming back. If you see a path, you should contact them immediately and tell them to stop.
there, that's just I can say that's probably Lancer's engineers. Saber's engineers are perfect.
Yeah, I see a nice, pretty little path.
Channel Commander, Saber's engineers only know how to read cat.
Very close to the Targoth language, so I'm told.
Somewhere at least our engineers know how to read.
Center CIC, are they continuing to activate more mines instead of deactivate them?
Report from the Marines. They're watching these guys. They're pushing buttons all over the place. They're not sure that these engineers know any better how to do this than the Marines did.
We're doomed.
TSN Saber to TSN Lancer.
Go ahead.
Would it not just be possible to punch a hole into the minefield? It'd be strategically. It'd be strategic to keep the mines up here, so the Torgoths would have to be forced to deal with them.
Saber, we can punch a hole, but it's going to be difficult for you to line up elevation unless you are right with us.
I can punch a hole.
So a hole behind us.
There's a path I can take. I see a path through Delta 4 into Echo 5 into Echo 3.
Saber, be most extremely cautious.
Understood.
Are these holes wide enough for the ship?
Engineer, please put 300% to my warp. Keep it up until I specifically order for warp to be down.
Roger.
Let me know what's up.
Warp at 300. You also have maneuver at 248.
I raised the shields. We're going to warp
Shields are
forward.
online.
We are overheating on warp fast.
That's fine. Keep it. Cut warp.
Nice
Keep going.
explosions on the main screen.
CIC to fleet.
Fourth light, go ahead.
After that last batch of mines appeared, the Marines have pulled the engineers away from the controls. They suggest that you try something else. They say that there looks like there's a path, it's just not a straight path.
They do want us to do the parkour.
Well, we're outside the main mine room.
Town commanders, I apologize. I took a straight path.
I was going to say, because of the concentration on that little bit of engineering, I can't. There we are. Right, okay. We're in Echo 4 going into 5. I couldn't see us on my map.
Scorpion is going for it. Really hard for me to tell whether that's wide enough on the science map.
CIC to fleet.
Fourth light, go ahead.
The engineers say that they've triggered something. There's reverse countdown in the Torgoth language. They'd like to get off the station because they think it's about to blow up.
Please load up a.
We'll see if we can figure out which buttons.
Actually, no, do not load up anything. Because of the extraction.
Cell is empty.
Part of maneuver.
It's already up.
Clear to go for rendezvous 9.
Launching for RV9. Our mines where, like, if anyone has a chance to check my screen, my stream, there are mines.
Yeah, I've got the observer, the main screen up, so I can see them.
They are stacked 5 layers in a vertical direction.
Yeah, I can see.
It looks quite amazing.
It's lots.
It's beautiful. Coming home.
Shall we taunt Scorpion that we exit the mine ring, re-enter, and we're about to re-exit before they.
Yep. Back aboard with the. I actually never checked if we recovered Marines or engineers, one of the two.
The engineers that have returned to your ships, they say that there's 1 minute left before the station explodes.
We better get on with it. They're still RV1.
Hey, we did our work. Let's Lancer. Honestly, I didn't even ask permission to pick it up. I probably should have.
Since we're out of the mines, you have power to sensors?
It's a good thing there's a fleet captain's on ship.
No, we don't.
Perseus is going for it. Perseus is probably gonna make it.
Yeah, I will not taunt. I just saw that. I think of that in home. It is very stressful. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's mine.
Perseus got them. Oh, they're blowing up. Oh, Perseus, no! Oh dear. No, Perseus is gonna survive.
Come on, Perseus. Oh, that's close. It's safe.
I feel bad for the cadet on Scorpion.
Is one of the other cadets helming on Scorpion?
Yes.
Ouch.
That is a fire trial.
Yeah. I mean, I would have loved to have been doing this, but if it's Lars on the other one, he was getting his nerves rocked. Last mission, let alone this one. He's doing well though, whoever that is. Lancer is free.
And I want to check. Right.
Come on, Scorpion.
Scorpion's helm, yeah, Lars.
Yeah! Go on, Lars.
It did it.
Yeah, TSN Scorpion, this is TSN Saber.
Go ahead, Sailor.
The crew of the TSN Saber would just like to commemorate the helmsman on TSN Scorpion.
Thank you very much,
That's
Sailor.
sort of
We
fleet.
will pass that along.
Let's prepare to exit this sector.
Leave this glorious
I can't
mess
speak English
behind.
really well.
General Commanders, this is the right course, right?
Exiting any direction is fine.
Bye, mines.
Good mine. Goodbye,
So
mine love. Yeah.
For flight, go ahead.
Congratulations on escaping with your lives. We are going to analyze the data we picked up from the sensor buoys you guys dropped. Stand down your crews.
It's going to indicate a lot of mines in the area.
Recommend a 15-minute break. We'll reconvene at 10 minutes until the top of the hour. Godspeed.
That was great. I don't think I did too bad on NG. I didn't make us blow up.
Yes.
So debrief. Good job to everyone. Yeah, I think it went really well. There wasn't much combat there. I apologize.
It didn't feel like there was much, to be honest. Just having to raise shields every so often when we were heading towards a minefield.
Yeah.
And hitting some
Yeah,
targets. That's all I really
feel
did.
that was a very helm engineering heavy mission.
But when we were in combat, it was done efficiently. Good job.
Yeah. Great job, everybody.
Tetra, good job as always. Again, I don't think there was very much to do on science, as we weren't doing much combat. But
Yeah.
You did fight it really well, so good job.
Thanks. I mean, I appreciate not having to do all that much at the moment. It's still considering going to sleep.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Stressful day, right? So.
Okay, that good
Other
job on
one.
engineering. No complaints from me. I'm usually the one screaming in engineering for more energy, and Tetra will know this.
Yeah. I mean, you're picking up things remarkably quickly. If this was your first time in engineering, yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah, well, it's not like my hardcore first time, but it's my first time being dedicated engineer. So me and one of my friends, we gave ourselves the insurmountable task of two-manning the Zimni Dreadnought.
Ooh.
And we pulled that off. And I was helm, I would helm / kind of captain, fighter, and weapons most of the time, and then occasionally he would take weapons instead, and I'd have engineering as well as helm, so I'd be flicking back and forth between things like that. So I have a rudimentary understanding of engineering, but not at least what I need to do in what situation. But that's the first time I've played like dedicated engineering. The only station I've never played is science and comms. So those keep me well away from those because we'll end up blind.
So what you're saying is that next time we're in a simulation, we should give you science.
Potentially.
Simulations are a great time to learn. So.
Yeah, I guess so. I would quite like to, because what was this I heard about the certification for like fighter and shuttles? Because I'm quite good at the fighter pilot stuff.
So the academy has exams for different stations. There is none for fighter at the moment.
Right. Okay, cool.
Mainly
There's also
because we
none for
rarely.
comms, but I'm not sure if they're working on it. But what we were talking about, what Tetra was talking about is she had received a ribbon for in the past for doing her job extremely well while on fighter.
Right.
I
Okay.
actually didn't. I don't have a ribbon. I just said that. I did, however, record the fighter instruction video that we have in a series of tutorial videos. So I think that does qualify me as a fighter pilot.
No, it doesn't.
I mean,
writing
the book kind of gives you it.
The fleet captain about people speaking about having ribbons that they don't have.
Stuff right, I'm just gonna go.
I mean,
Lies.
arguably you should
Lies.
be giving me the ribbon for this mission.
I'll be taking away one of your random medals.
The what?
I'll be taking away one of your random ribbons.
I have random ribbons?
I'm gonna take away one of your ribbons at random.
Ugh.
I'm gonna take away your gold helm because I hate it. Because you have a better helm ribbon than I do.
It's a multiple choice quiz I lucked out. I would rather have a gold engineering pin, but I didn't get that.
See, all silver, which is okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It's pretty. But
Yeah, that
helm
gold
is
helm pin really stands out in my ribbon racket. It's like a sore spot.
I don't know when break is until, so you're on break until break ends. Commenters, when is break until?
10 before the hour.
Thank you. You got 10. Break is until 10 past or 10 prior. We're gonna have to fold a ship, Xavier. We're probably gonna have to fold a ship.
Alright, I think I might have to step back as well from doing
Well,
operations.
I figured that you and Tetra might turn back,
Yeah.
and I know that Kalon is stepping away too. So
Very tired.
I am.
I've been tired all day. I sat earlier with my eyes closing.
I do appreciate the captain practice, the CO practice. Thank you.
You actually have someone for mission 2? I think Vaj disappeared, right?
He's still there.
Oh,
He's
I
in the senior officer
misunderstood.
level.
So you don't need me to run it, right?
I would assume that you're too tired anyway, so.
I would just suffer more tomorrow. I'd rather not do that.
No, worse comes to worse. Xantha was supposed to do it.
Okay, wonderful. I've updated the briefing of the mission to explain the sensor buoy thing that we did in a previous mission, because that previously didn't make sense, and now I made it make sense. At this point, it's
Unrelated
almost.
question, Tetra. Have you ever watched The Lord of the Rings?
Yes, I have.
I have a meme for you.
What? A meme? Show me.
Yes.
Yep, sounds about right. I just want to say, consider skipping the second mission and do a sim instead. It's already almost one.
I'll talk to your friends about that.
Huh?
I had a training sim planned.
I mean, it's up to you. I'll be disappointed. But
I'll go talk to Dan and we'll figure it out.
yeah, and if you do skip the mission, just let me know. I'm gonna reorganize the missions next week accordingly. Just basically let me know what happens.
Yeah, will do. I'll be right back.
Should have gone to bed earlier last night. That's my problem.
I got to bed late last night. That's my problem.
Yeah. Was it me and Gary and Lou a Harry mission? We finished that about 10. And then I should have gone to bed then. If I'd have gone to bed then, I'd have been fine.
Yeah.
Back on deck.
I'll come back.
Thank you.
It was a good Harry mission.
Pardon?
Just saying why I was up. Well, it's not a reason why I was up late. I'm saying about playing on a game called TCS.
Dan still will run a mission too.
Okay.
That means I guess Scorpion's being folded. With Donovan.
Yeah, sounds like a good.
Because Kalen left.
Yeah.
That's on CIC.
Yeah, I need to go and personally say to Lars how good of a job he did if he's there.
Yeah.
Seeing that,
Yeah.
especially given how nervous he was after the last mission.
Oh, I bet.
I'm happy to see that there's cadets running around.
Yeah. Noticed that Yui is not on shift.
They were there last week, I don't think either, or the week before.
Yeah, he was here last week.
One of the off seasons he missed his shift.
Yeah.
There's not much of Horizon around.
I know, like
The only Horizon remember right now is Chorus.
Yeah, and PS. I don't know what PS it was. What's happening with PS with it? Yeah, just taking a bit of time off. Or was it busy?
I think he's performing in a musical.
That was it. Yeah, they were doing something.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be off then. Have a lovely rest of the shift. Thanks for briefly flying with me.
Thank you for coming.
Beat you through the week.
It was great to watch, man. Seriously, really, really good.
Yeah, we always had an easy way out, so yeah.
Yeah.
All kudos to you. I just tried to perfectly align with everything.
Yeah, it was real nice job.
Geometrically aligned I saw the line through those mines I had to follow, so
Yeah, it was a proper quality job, mate. So good. Like I had my main map display like zoomed on you, tracking you. The moment I heard that you were still on helm, I was like, I've got to watch this and send all of my prayers to this man right now.
Yeah.
Silently making dua and stuff like, come on, Lars, you got this.
Yeah, just sitting there in. Damn it. Sitting there in Lancer, waiting for the jump, and just thinking, God, I'm glad I'm not on Scorpion. Or God, I'm glad I'm helming Lancer, not Scorpion.
It was quite relaxing.
I was very glad to be on Saber that mission. I'll tell you that much.
It was an interesting one.
Yeah, for sure.
We did have some technical issues that made it a bit slow in the beginning. I hope it wasn't too bad for you as players.
No, it was alright. It was a bit confusing at one point when we all just exploded. Like after
Yeah, that was a case of wrong button.
I thought I'd like accidentally activated like the self-destruct that someone told me about beforehand, and I was like, oh, did I just kill everyone by accident? I was not aware recently that self-destructing is until today that self-destructing manually was a thing.
I don't know who told you that.
It is?
It is, yeah. Basically, there's a sequence of things.
Helm goes all stop. Weapons takes the shields down. Engineering puts all power to 0% except for warp, which goes 300, and you have to let warp overheat. And comms has to do red alert.
I don't think comms has to do
very
red
specific. Is a red alert not required?
I don't believe it's
I don't think
Really?
so.
But it's
Okay.
fun.
We should test
I
it
mean,
next
It's not
Do not
required
make
by
that
the
part of the
code.
mission.
It's not required by the game's code, but it's absolutely required.
To let people know.
Okay, next week I'll let Oni know. We're gonna be for the first sim when we're gonna end it off instead of ending the actual sandbox. We're gonna be all self-destructing.
Okay.
Yes.
Why next week? Why not this final sim?
We're not gonna have one.
There's not enough
that
time
makes
to
sense.
have the mission and the final sim. Like,
We
looks
could
like.
make a final sim that's only self-destruct.
Well, maybe there's time for that.
That'll be short. That'll be a very short sim.
Yes, but we have only time for a very short sim.
Yeah.
It's also really important to know how to self-destruct.
Are we gonna make it a race? Who goes boom first?
Oh yeah.
That could be cool.
We all know Lancer would go last because of the slowest slip in the fleet.
I'm gonna say
No.
goodbye now because I'm signing off for the night and I'm totally tired.
Okay.
So have fun in mission 2.
Also,
See you next week.
Can you get a brochure?
Good night,
Then
Ted.
you get that extra.
Hope you have a
you
good day
can't come
tomorrow.
in here.
Good flying.
See you.
Good
Au
flying.
revoir.
Disconnected.
And good flying to you, dear audience. I guess you're going to have to go to Quaris's stream if you witness, which I do recommend. I think it's a bad admit. Sleep sounds nice. Yeah, Quaris 6 is Quaris's, and there you'll be able to witness